Hello everybody, it's Peter the Rock. It's a Sunday and it's the 26th of October, and there's a mysterious fence ahead of me, and I'm looking back along a path. This is a little known, little used path. I don't think I've ever crossed anybody going in the opposite direction along this path. It's part of my own designed route between Little Chalfont and Chorleywood. And it's a lovely autumn day. It's very cold, which is why I'm wearing my famous scarf, as you can see some of it there. I'm not going to take it off. Anyway, as I scan round, I don't want to just show you where I've been and where I'm going to, which is down there, but the fall from these trees. There just happen to be a few apple trees here with nobody who cares about eating apples come to pick up the fruit, so it just falls onto the ground, and there are scores, maybe even hundreds of apples just lying on the ground, which is really quite unusual. I don't know if they're eaters. They used to say you could have eaters and cooking apples. Of course they're all apples and you can probably eat any of them, but I'm not going to indulge, because that might be the end of my video career. Anyway, getting back to the original point of this, by the way, there's my pret-a-manger lunch. It's that fence, mysterious fence over there, is in fact the boundary of the railway, and I haven't filmed this part of the walk before, so I'll get a bit closer so you can orient yourself, dear viewer, and see where I am and how the walk emerges into a more open area, except of course bounded by the Chiltern and Metropolitan line, which is behind that fence. It's always defeated me how people who write graffiti actually get on to the main lines. I assume it's a criminal offence. I don't really know, but you never really see anything on the news. And they paint some wonderful pictures, wonderful for them. I think they're called tags. You put your name on it. Here is a notice. You know how I love notices. And it might say you are here, it might not. What does it say? It says private land, no public right of way. I've heard that only 8% of the countryside is accessible to the public, 92% isn't. And this is obviously part of the 92%. Doesn't worry me, because there are plenty of paths. And here's a map. And I think I'm on the footpath there. That's the footpath I've come along, private land, and I'm up where it crosses the railway at the top of the map. If so, where you are here. Private land at Lodge Farm, Chalfont St Giles, and some numbers and some information there. So it's a basic map. It looks like somebody's actually drawn it. Someone who's concerned that people are going to be trespassing on their land. That's fair enough. I have no intention of doing that. But one thing I have got an intention of, if it so happens, and who knows how serendipity is going to work today. It's Sunday, 26th of October. Just about to finish this video. If a train goes by in either direction, to my left is the west and places like Amersham and Chesham, and to my right is the east and exciting places like Chorleywood and Rickmansworth, and of course all the way into London. It's autumn, and it's a good opportunity to just film the wonderful colours of all the different trees as their leaves die and fall to the ground. It looks like serendipity is not going to kick in. That's the way east, up in that direction, and that's the way west. So I can hear something. Here's a train. I'll wave. Hello. Will he beep? No. They never do. And I don't blame them. They don't want to encourage people like me. And there it goes. That's the end of that tube train. Thanks a lot for watching. Peel the Rock, it's Sunday. Cheers.